Hi, my name's Paul Eastwood. I'm going to talk to you today about metabolic typing. Okay? What is it? Number one, it's a test that you fill in, like a questionnaire, that looks at the 10 systems that your body lives on, such that, or requires to be fed every day. Your autonomic and parasympathetic nervous system, your endocrine system, your pH balance, your acidity, alkalinity. The list goes on. Blood group, all these other things that work within the body, and that each person has a specific requirement, because people are different heights, different gender, different age, different goals, different backgrounds, different parents, different size organs. All these things are reasons why we have to measure people individually. Just the same as if I lined up 10 people here and we all ran as fast as we could. We would all run at different speeds, we'd run in different ways, we'd finish at different times. So people are different, okay? So we need to get that into our head. If you know, you can't compare me to you, and me to my mum or my dad, or you to your parents, okay? You're all different, you're all different in different ways. So once we've got that in our head, we can really understand that it is difficult to lose body fat and lose weight sometimes, because you're not giving your body what it needs. And we listen to other people about how they're losing weight and what they're doing, and we think that we can do the same. Okay? And you can't. Alright? Otherwise, why don't you run the same or look the same as your friend? Okay? So let's get that into our head. So what is it? It's thankfully a test that's been designed to measure you. And after measuring you, we can work out exactly what your body needs. And this is how it works, okay? When you're, number two, how does it work? Well, when we find out exactly what nutrients are required to fire your body in the way that it works, we can tell you two things, two very important things. Number one, what food do you need that will help you lose weight? Okay, that will feed your body and give you what it needs. That way you won't eat too much. You'll eat what you need and there'll be no extra, so you won't be storing anything else. Number two, it will also tell you what your body doesn't need, and that is extra or considered a toxin and will just be stored. Okay? So, if you're out there right now and you're eating low GI, low dairy, low carb, low fat, you're trying all these different ways to eat, but if you're still eating vegetables that don't have the right nutrients in for you, then you'll still store them as fat. I'm sorry, that's just the way the body works. And you'll also eat more too, because if you don't take in what you need, then you'll just store on the outside all this extra stuff, even if it is fish and meat, or if it is like low carb, okay, and healthy, low sugar, doesn't matter, it's still extra, and your body will signal for you to eat again, so that you give it what it needs. And if you don't give it what it needs, then it will take nutrients from other parts of your body. And that leads us on to 3. Why people take drugs. People take drugs so much, and it's silly, because what they need is vitality. Drugs are there just to assist your body and its natural healing mechanism. Because when you don't get the right nutrients, it leads to poor health. And number 4 is obesity, disease, and poor health. In fact, obesity, disease are all indications of poor health. Okay? And drugs are a tiny, tiny little thing that you take, and you take in food, okay, lots of food, in comparison to tiny drugs. So you must remember how well food works in comparison to something tiny like a drug. Okay, otherwise we'd eat lots of drugs and would have a tiny, tiny piece of food. But we don't do it. We do the opposite. So drugs are just there to try and help your healing mechanism. And food is by far the biggest way that you can increase the vitality into your body. Okay? This will help you with obesity, it'll help you with disease and poor health. In fact, if you keep eating the wrong foods, your body doesn't get what it needs, and it tries to leach all these nutrients from good parts of the body, and eventually they run out. And that's why people get strange problems in knees, or with organs, or with skin, or with hair. And what they don't realize is that their food that they're eating is just no good for them. Okay? You can see this and more information at my website. It's companies.to /metabolic That's a Facebook page. It's a free page. You can go there and register as a fan. There are weekly updates, 1 or 2 a week, and you can also apply to take the metabolic typing test as well. It's a cost of £45, and you get a full nutrition profile, exactly what your body needs, and also exactly what your body doesn't need, and thus help you, thus make you gain the most weight. Okay, thank you very much.